Hello guys, I hope everybody's doing well. Today we will be doing an anticipation guide for something we're going to read ahead of time. And I'll go into detail on that just shortly. First, let's just do a little blurb about what we're reading. We're going to be reading a play of the Diary of Anne Frank. Now, based off what we know about the Diary of Anne Frank, when was it written? It was written during World War II, right? So, before we delve into this, I want us to do no research about Anne Frank herself yet. What I want us to look into is just facts about World War II. And what this play is historical fiction. So, what historical fiction is not necessarily, it's not facts. Like, we know for a fact that it was her recollection of everything that happened while she stayed with that other family in hiding from the Germans. However, we don't know the dialogue that went on between the families exactly. We know some, but we don't know exactly what happened. So this play kind of puts in perspective how they may have communicated with one another and just the struggles they had to go through, just giving a visual of it all. Her diary she wrote when she was very, very young. So we see the perception of having to stay hid from the Germans and basically her opinion of the war and everything from a young girl's eyes. Now, like I said, before we get into that, what I want to happen is us to look into World War II. I want you guys to pick a partner. And how this is going to work is I'm going to give you guys about 3 minutes to think of words when you think of the Holocaust. Or, yes, when you think of the Holocaust and World War II, what are the things or the people or the events that first come to your mind? I want you to write those down. Then, what's going to happen is you all are going to do research on every topic that you've chosen. And you just don't have to write anything, but I do want you guys to look up articles, and I want you to find reliable articles. So anything that ends with .gov, .organization, those are going to be the websites you want to use in this text set. So a text set, all it is just a list of things on a certain topic that has helpful information. I want you guys to be able to talk about it in front of the class. It'll take you just, let's say 3 to 5 minutes to talk about each article you chose. I want you to pick 5 per group. I want you to talk about each article you chose and just a little bit about what it talks about. Then you will we'll eventually do an essay, but I want us to do that after we read Anne Frank. After we read Anne Frank, we'll probably do the same thing. Another text set where you guys find reliable sources, but it will be just on Anne Frank. So as of right now, I do not want you guys to search Anne Frank. I don't want to see any articles about her, but I want you to find articles on other aspects that is relevant to the time that this occurred. So, you could find anything from the leaders of that time, the places that this happened in Europe, the significant events. You could read about other people's personal experiences that had to experience the Holocaust. There is no, as long as you guys stay for the most part on topic, I just want you to find anything on the Holocaust so that you guys understand this. If you don't understand the time, excuse me, that this was written, you're not going to understand the context of the book, and you're not going to appreciate the book as much, or the play. So go ahead and be thinking. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes with your partner to find the words, and we're going to write some of the words up on the board once you guys are finished, and then I want you guys to get into your research. So your time will begin now. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask.